Hello, will be a very short tutorial video about how to defeat enemies, so NPCs, which are higher than your own realm. So as an example, this is my character, and I am at Enlightenment. So my attack is around 4000-ish, which is pretty good around this time, and as an example, I want to attack this NPC, Heaven Chosen, Transcendent, the Realm 10. Her defense is 8000, so way higher than my attack, which means usually when I attack her, I will do 1 damage. But I can defeat her with a 2 damage build. And let's see how it works. Too much talking. Yeah, just a recheck what kind of skill am I using. So I'm using a palm left martial skill with internal injury, which applies 2 damage. I am using Fire Rider special skill to allow me to generate fairy flames. I'm using a wind motion skill. Yes, I know it's wind motion skill, make you invincible, but I don't need to use it. To be honest, wait, let me just use a fire one. Because obviously when I use tornado it will be much easier, but let's use the fire one to demonstrate. You don't need to use this. And I'm using a wind ultimate, so I have the destiny to allow me to use this one instantly. But yeah, anyways, just look at the difference between our stats. Grade 10, grade 8. Let's see. Yes, I did it, and I didn't even use my motion skill, I forgot. But it's pretty easy. Okay, you're forgiven. Actually, I'm sorry to attack you, just to make the video purpose. But you see that I'm going really fast. It takes 12 seconds. But if I can do it better, like keep on attacking the enemy better, because right now myself is moving too fast, I can't attack the enemy properly, but you can see that the damage is definitely enough to deal with it. And just to explain how this works, internal injury, it is a debuff of palm you can apply to the enemy, you can see on the right side. So here it's actually wrong because the icon it used is like 18 normal damage for each layer, but actually it is 18 true damage. So each layer of debuff applied to the enemy, every time you deal any damage to it, like even 1 damage, the enemy will receive 18 per layer true damage. And the maximum stacks show here 6 stacks, and you can plus 2 from the sub skills and plus 3 from Meng Yi, so artifact spirit. So that's 11 layers. And also you can see from the sub skill, the 10th one, it increased the damage boost by 35. 35 plus 18, 53. 53 multiplied by 11, that gives you around 600-ish. Yeah. So basically you do 1 damage to the enemy, but they will receive 600 true damage. And this 600 true damage can be amplified by fire secret menu. So based on how much fairy flames you applied. And you can see how does it work from my fire guide video, which I will put in the descriptions. So basically with Fire Rider, you're moving around, and each time you are moving around you're generating fairy flames, and fairy flames will boost your damage. So instead of 600, they will receive much higher, maybe 60,000 damage every time you do 1 damage to them. And obviously if I used my fire motion, it will make it much more. But you see, I don't even need to use it. And finally, so the wind ultimate here is actually allows me to generate the whirlwind. So the 6th sub skill here for every 0.5 seconds, there's a chance to generate a whirlwind from it. Also, it gives you a chance to generate a whirlwind from yourself from the 10th sub skill. And if you have used a wind mastery, so look at the orange one, the 10th one, whirlwind movement speed increase, and it also allows the whirlwind to track down the enemy. So basically I'm moving around creating fairy flames because I'm using my special skills, and I'm using my ultimate, so I'm generating all these little tornadoes, And also tornado will track the enemy, try to attack it. And if you put it down here, it shows that whirlwind will deal like 300 per second wind damage. I mean, this is not true damage, so it will be 1 per second, but the point is it will attack, increase attack frequency. So each time the enemy receives 1 damage, it will receive another 60k damage, true damage to it. That's how you can defeat any kind of higher level realm. You know, the realm 10 is hardest one. And it's, in fact, you don't really need to have this 4000 attack. It's equivalent to 1000 attack or 1 attack. You just need to have true damage. So you need a high level palm with internal injury to apply true damage. You need some kind of skill, either fire motion skill or, let's say, fire rider, to apply fairy flint. A good thing about fire rider, it also blocks the projectiles, so to protect yourself. And it's good to have some kind of, attack tracking, like whirlwind. But to be honest, you can just simply use like supernova sword to deal with more attacks. So this is not too necessary as well. The main point is true damage from palm and damage amplification from fire. And to do, basically, you can. That means that when you use this build, you can defeat all the sects in the game. Doesn't matter who their sect leader is, because you easily defeat all of them. And that's it. Thanks.